The Guesses Fork community of Hurley, Virginia has had quite the year, experiencing severe flooding in late August that destroyed over 20 homes and displaced a number of residents. And now, months later, still picking up the pieces. News Channel 11's Kelly Grossfield spoke with lawmakers who say they're doing everything they can to fast-track recovery.
Right now, we just have to wait and see what FEMA is going to do at the federal level.
This is the scene in Hurley, Virginia, exactly 4 months after floodwaters destroyed the community. Especially hard hit Guesses Fork Road, a road that to this day looks like the flood hit yesterday. While aid from FEMA was something these residents were hoping for, it's not happening. In early November, FEMA denied the request of individual assistance. U.S. Representative Morgan Griffith says that was a bad call.
It is something that's just not right. I mean, they should be giving the individual assistance. This area, cries out for it.
Griffith said he and his colleagues believe had this happened in a more populated or well-known city, that aid wouldn't have been denied. But they're doing what they can to fix this.
I've talked with other congressmen about the fact that they believe that the FEMA formulas actually discriminate against economic disadvantaged rural areas. And so we're going to try to see if we can't do some work there behind the scenes to change their formulas.
Delegate Will Moorfield, who represents Virginia's 3rd District, has filed legislation in an effort to help the flood victims, legislation coined as Virginia House Bill 5. The bill, filed before year's end, establishes a flood relief fund that would be paid for by a small percentage of auction proceeds from the Regional Greenhouse Gas Initiative. In response to the current state and recovery of Hurley, Moorfield said in part, quote, "It is incredible the amount of private financial support the victims have received, but unfortunately it is just not enough to make the community whole again. We are hopeful that House Bill 5 will be adopted into law and provide the flood victims in Hurley and future flood victims around the Commonwealth the assistance they need." While the year is ending, Hurley will remain a priority into 2022. For News Channel 11, I'm Kelly Grossfield.
U.S. Senator Mark Warner is also pushing for a reversal of FEMA's decision to deny individual assistance to these victims. He said this community endured $67 million in damages and they need any relief they can get.